Hello and Merry Christmas and welcome to my channel here on Christmas Day. It's still the 23rd here, filming this. So yesterday you would have seen me do Christmas Eve. So I'm going to do Boxing Day today because I've already done Christmas Day, and I'm going to do Boxing Day in very much the same way. So what I did was I am using still some of the Christmas December daily kits last year and this year from Tracie, but I've also now using some of her compendium papers, the Christmas compendium paper. And what I've done is I've created a belly band here with, so I took one of the pages and I made an envelope with a little magnetic closure, and with the bit I cut off created a belly band for putting it in. Used some of her flashcards and some of the other elements from the December daily. I didn't do anything on that side. And then inside I have put one of the tags from the Compendium kit, one of the little journaling cards, and then just some tea dyed paper in there, and these are tea dyed on the other side, so kept it sort of quite simple. I put a magnet under there, and there's a magnet under that little cluster there, so that just goes in there. I put the belly band slightly off center so that this could be sort of centered when it's done. Then I used one of the tags, and I used the tag that was the same paper as that to make the pocket. Just decorated with a few of the elements from the tag kits. That's from the tag kit, and I think Tracie's done this, quite like it. And I actually bought these rings and ball and chain thing purposely for doing that, so I quite like that. So that's like Santa off on his holiday now. He's delivered his presents and he can now have a little break. And I love that. I love robins. Robins, sort of very Christmassy birds. I like them. So I'm going to do Boxing Day in exactly the same way, so you can see how I created. I'm probably going to do opposite. I think I'm going to put the tag on that side, the envelope on that side, and I think I might do a vertical belly band and a smaller envelope so that it's the same but different. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so I need to decide on the page that I want, and I quite like the one with the robin in. So these are the lovely compendium pages. That's the one with the robin. I've tea dyed them on the other side. Yeah, they're just really nice collage paper, and we've got some plain paper with it as well. I was going to make a journal, and then I ended up doing this, and it's got tags with it as well. I've cut the other tags up, it's got bigger tags as well. So I'm gonna make, I have done one, I did it out of this sheet just to try out that size and have it as a belly band going that way was a thought. But I want to use the robin, although I could have had that on the cover actually, so I'm thinking I might use these on the cover. And actually thinking about it, I quite like him on the cover. So yeah, we'll change our mind there, and we'll go back to plan A. So I used my envelope punch board, and what I looked at was the sort of size of the envelope. So I did on this one, I used an 8, I cut the paper down to 8 by 8 to give me an envelope that would fit a card size 6 by 3.5. On this one I went I think I cut the paper 7 by 7, no, 7.5 by 7.5. Yeah, so this is like 4 by 5. It'll be just over 4 by 5 because it's cut to hold a card 4 by 5, so it's like 5.5 by 4.5 ish. So yeah, So yeah, we'll leave it at this one. So all I do, use the envelope punch board. I'm sure you know how to use an envelope punch board. And then I got that all ready to stick down, and I have inked all the way around it. And then this is the bit of paper that was left over, and in the belly band I quite like that bit to be on the belly band. So we need it not as long as this, so let's have a little mark there. So that's where we're going to cut it there. New way of marking. So if I cut that down there, I'm making some quite quick decisions here. Time's ticking on. Oh, I can't see that side. I'll go that side now. I can see where that was. Done. Are we okay? No, the other side of that crease. Yep, that'll do nicely. So you could just fold, I probably am, so I'm going to fold a little bit in this side because there we go, and then fold this side up. To meet it. That's cool. So then we've got it sort of doubled over, and that'll make a nice good size belly band. I can't see the other bone folder that I was looking for. So that will be ready to go across there, and then like I did on the other one, I'll have that like so, and have it so it magnetizes there. Or, as I prefer to see that poinsettia, I might just tuck it in like that. Yeah, might do that. So with this, let's move that out of the way. I'm going to just glue this down. So yeah, so for these last 2 pages, I've just gone sort of different to the others. I've kind of felt that there wasn't much left for what I wanted to do. I'm sort of repeating things. I'd be having to print this. Well, I didn't. Well, no, there was plenty. There was plenty I could choose from, but there was nothing that was speaking to me. And I was always thinking I was going to use this compendium kit to do the cover, and I needed some other tags, and I was looking at the ones sort of left that I'd already sort of tea dyed, and I'm like, I'm not really feeling it with them. So I thought, let's have a look at the tags in the compendium kit. And then I sort of had this idea, well, let's have an envelope, because actually I'm figuring there's lots we do on Christmas Day and Boxing Day, in terms of cooking and shopping for. So I thought it's handy to have sort of that, to have the space to do that. So I'm just gonna stick that corner down, and then I go along the edge there, along the edge there. So there's plenty of room to stick stick things in these envelopes as well if I want to put some extra things in. And if we want to put in like some memories as well, there's plenty of room for mixing and matching that. There we go. So if I'm not going to do a magnet, what I might do is put something across there to tuck it into. Now I could do a flash card, or there was a flash card there I've just seen. What have we got there? Sparkle. That's not really speaking to me. Toys. We're not really into toys now, but we do actually. I like me toys. I like me electronic toys. And what about Star? I've got Star of Faith there, and I've got Star there. Yeah, that'll work. So yeah, I might stick that down. That was a fairly quick decision, wasn't it? I was going on to toys. Yeah, well, both my boys are into games consoles. So they're toys, really, aren't they? I like me gadgets. Right, so I want, what shall I have? 'Tis a season. I don't want 'tis a season. Merry and Bright. Let's have Merry and Bright. Just because it's there and it's easy. Because of course after Christmas you've got 3 wise men following the star. We will all be merry and bright on Boxing Day, because our tradition on Boxing Day is cocktails. So and games. We play games. So my eldest likes making the cocktails. He's barman, and then we play silly games. We do a lot of playing games at Christmas. I really like it. We do board games, and then we do silly games that do involve boards. One of our favourites is the name game, where you have a name of somebody famous on your head, and you've got to ask like yes/no questions about who's on your head. That's always, depending on who people choose, that can be absolutely hilarious. I don't think there's anything little in that one. Let's grab this one. So yeah, oh, craft to lunch. Because I'm going to do a little bit of decorating on this as well, to have a little bit of a stopper for the envelope. There we go. So that's gonna, oh no, I don't need a stopper for the envelope because I'm not using the flap. I'm literally going to put it through like that. Okay, so I've pulled out a few things and I've had a little play and got some ideas. So I remember I'd already cut this stag out. This was from, I think it was day 17. And well, reindeer. Is it stag? Is it reindeer? I don't know. So yeah, so I got this. And then got the Blitzen flash card. I thought that would go well if it's a reindeer. And then I've got Sleigh Bells Ring. So I thought that would look good. Okay, so that is my idea for that. And then on this side, I've got the same tag from the paper that I've used on the envelope. So it was sort of deciding which way I want it. I think I want it that way because I do, like I did there, I like the tag shape to be that way. Oh, I could do it that way. Let's have a little look-see how my things work. Yeah, because I then pulled out, yeah, I might do it that way. The holly, yeah, I think I'll do it that way actually. Yep, and then I've got Feels Like Christmas. There, that was my idea for that side. And then I've got a couple of tags. I've got this one, I quite like that because it's got poinsettia there, and then that one's from the other kit. And I could do on that the same thing that I did on the other one. I could chop this in half and have that swinging, and I can show you how I did that. So that is where I think I'm going with that. I did look, so I've got a red one, but I thought that was the wrong shade of red. Oh, crash, pang, wallop. And then there's another tag, but it's the same size as that one, so that was no good. So we're gonna do that one. So first thing we've got to do though, before we do all that, is I'll just put that under there for now, is to decide what I'm going to do in the background. So that one was snowy, that one was that one was that. Could do stars because doesn't it mention stars? There we go. So that didn't take long to make that decision. See, sometimes I can make a decision really quickly, and other times yeah, I can't. And now I can't see where the star template is. Goodness me. Oh, found it. Oh. Sometimes life's just hard. Oh dear. Now I'm sitting there thinking, and where's the brush? There it is. Right, so I put a bit of juice in this, so this should come out nicely. Shouldn't take too much hassle. My hand is not as painful. It's amazing the difference these compression gloves make. I noticed that earlier, that my hands was feeling so much better. So here we go. Can't believe I'm on the last page. And I did try and upload, because I'm filming this at the same time as I filmed Boxing Day one. And no, this is Boxing Day, Jez. Christmas Day one. And no, Christmas Eve even. Oh gosh, I'll get it right. And it wouldn't airdrop to me MacBook, so I was like, oh please. So I can't believe I'm being a little bit lastminute.com, because well, because I am. And I don't know why I'm worried about that. The pockets go in there. Yeah, so yesterday's video, the 23rd's video, I literally was uploading and then publishing straight away. And normally in the week my videos go out at midnight, and yeah, I was late. So let's just see what we got. belly band and pocket. Belly band and pocket. Would have just decided that way, didn't I? Yeah. When I had videos scheduled, I just thought, oh, I need to get these December dailies done, because really they've got to be out. If I don't have it out, well, this one can go out on Boxing Day, but I don't really want it to be any later than that. And I'm hoping that this is super quick, so I can do the cover as well. That's my plan. And then I might do a flip through. I do think a little flip through would be good. I've just remembered the washi tape, so let's get this done across here. So yeah, so I've got my green winter journal still running. That might take us to New Year. I've got a few show and tell and you know, cards in the mail for my birthday, which was in November. And I've got some charity shop hauls and eBay hauls. And then in the new year, I've got yeah, I've got to think about what to do on that. So I'm going to fill this with some tags and things, but let's get on with decorating first, and we'll worry about all that later. So I remembered that that might be the tag I use. We'll see. So I've got this. I'm gonna give him a bit more of a colour him up a bit more. Yeah, that's a bit better. So let's glue him down. I have been saving all of my envelopes from Christmas cards that I've received, and I was thinking about doing something with them, doing something real chunky, and I'll have all my anything that I pick up from Christmas. Last Christmas I had a bag, like one of those sturdy papery bags you get from posh shops. I had one of them, and it was like, that is your limit for salvaging stuff on Christmas Day. So it was like tissue, nice card, some nice tags, paper, packaging, etc. So I'll do that again this year, and then I thought I'll have a series on putting the junk back into junk journaling. So in here, I want some paper. So I've got, I did it so that I could I'm just gonna have to get another sheet. I'd cut that sheet so that I could use the one sheet for both of them, but I'm wondering actually, I might just fold it into 4 and trim off the end. Is it all right that way? Yeah, just need to trim a bit off the end here, don't I? Yeah. Put that in, saves a bit of faffing that. Just have that. I like the look. There it is. I like the look of that. That'll do. Stick that in the envelope. And then let's put, don't like that, it's too tweak. Let's have that one. Let's just round the corners, I think. And I did put some little tags in there as well. If I got another one ready that could just go in. I think they're all accounted for, aren't they? That'll do. That will do. And then just pop that under there. Like that. And then on this side, I've got him there. And then I'm going to stick that there, that there, and that there. I was thinking I might just trim that a bit, but I think it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. And I'm thinking I have got some eyelets that are thicker than normal, and I'm hoping that it will go through the board cover so that I can then do a closure on it. I really like this because all the elements are so lovely. You don't have to do a lot. Right, so we've got that. And then it's, no, that's the wrong green. We'll have that because it goes with this. So cut this in half. I don't know why I put that up there. This has got to go up there. Ugh. So what I did to sort of do this, I did a hole. I just eyeballed one hole there and one hole there, one hole in the middle of this, like so. Don't know why I put that away. So then we'll get 3 of the eyelets. Do need, I have got another pack of these somewhere, but I say they're a lot thicker, and I think that that's not the same. That's migrated from somewhere else. And I think they'll go through the board, whereas these won't. They're not thick enough, but the other ones, I just think they're a little bit thicker. I didn't buy them from my usual place, but I think that's quite fortunate. Yeah. I've seen Tracie Fox do this and I really like it, and I might not be doing it exactly the way she does it. There might have been 2 on that and 1 on that, I can't remember. I've done it this way. No rules. Do what you want. So, and then I've got these, what are they called? Can't remember what I looked up for them. Some sort of ball and chain. Tag chain. So they just come like that. I bought it in this sort of same similar colour that I have. For my eyelets. I'm just threading it through. I did buy it because I thought I was going to make all the tags, and I thought I might use these quite a bit. And here we are, my last 2 layouts, and I'm using it. But, there we go. Oh, and I think it's a bit long. So what I did was I chopped 2 of the balls off. I think it's supposed to pinch that together a bit. There we go. Just a little something different. So if that goes in there like that, I want something on the top here. I cut some green stuff. I'm not using that. I had some that I used on here somewhere. Oh, I cut that up, didn't I? So where's that? I've got that somewhere up here in the scraps. Is that? I think that will be good to do again. Do that, and then well, let's get it straight. So I'm gonna put that there like that. That should be right. And that, I'm thinking I might stamp my holly stamp one last time. I didn't do it on this one, but I think I might do it on this one. So do that on there. That'd be nice. It's very rare that I leave a tag and don't add to it, but I think it's fine. So we'll just do one last stamp of my holly. I think particularly on this side. Oh, I haven't done me. Oh. That's a bit hard. Oh, managed it there. There we are. I need to do washi tape. So I was just at the end of this glue stick. I'm wondering if I will actually manage without, no, I can't. I thought, will I manage to not open a new glue stick before Christmas? No. There we go. And I think we're gonna be able to finish there's gonna be enough. There we are. That's the finishing touch. So we'll just cut that off. There we go. So that's that last post finish. I was gonna just put that down there, couldn't I? More on that side. Put it on that side. No, go on that side. There we go. So that's Christmas Day and Boxing Day. Same but different. Okay, so I am just going to check how long I've been. Okay, well, I've had a little look. I think it's about 40 minutes, 45 minutes. So I reckon I could get this covered and it still be within the hour, because I'm really not going to do anything fancy. I'm going to use this festive compendium paper, and I wanted the robin one, which I put somewhere. I thought I put it back there. Is it over here still? It was there, just didn't look properly. So I'm just thinking that on the front would be lovely. I might just do a little bit of decorating. Now what I thought I might do, because there is a little bit of tearing there, so to reinforce this I'm going to use my construction tape to give it a little bit of extra strength. So I've got this black tape. I've used this before to make covers. So I am, find the end. And I'm going to put it on the side. I'll just cut it off there. Cut it off on that side. And I'm deciding on whether I might do it so that that's the spine, so you actually see it, and I'll just cover so let's do another piece on here. That down. There we go. So that's reinforcing that bit, and I might leave it as that. I might put a bit of pattern paper down there. So yeah, quite happy with that. So then I just need to cover this, and I am gonna, like I did before, I'm just gonna give it a light sand. Okay, so I've sanded them front and back, just a little bit. And I've cut my pieces to go on the front and the back. Something a bit plainer on the back, quite like that, where it's got mincemeat and plum pudding. So, and then I thought actually I might glue ribbon underneath, and then I don't have to worry about whether or not the eyelets would go through. So I've got this green, which I thought was a bit no, and then I've got this cherry cobbler, which I think would be better, so I'm going to go with that one. So I'm going to Fabutac it down. It's also thinner, and as this is paper, even though it's 120 GSM paper, it's still paper at the end of the day. So I can Fabupack it or double side tape it. I could double side tape it actually, couldn't I? Yeah, that might be easier. So let's do eyeball in the middle. I'm going to go around the spine. All the way down there. So, pair of scissors. I might do a bit of Fabutac as well, just to doubly ensure. Oop. Okay, all right. Let's pull that back. Fold that over. Right, and let's put a little bit of Fabutac. It's quite a wide ribbon, so let's just go each side with a little bead. There we go. So, not sure. Oh, because I'm not sure how much is on this reel, and it's just fallen off. So there we go. Yeah, about that. So about that much over. Going around. There's lots of dust because of the sanding. Right, let's put some Fabutac either side of that. I think I'm going to put a bit more tape over this as well. Oh, yeah, I'm going to put a bit more tape over the top of this, I think. So, possibly. I might change my mind. There we go. And then pull that off. Bit more tape. Not tape. Glue. There we go. And then you can see it's proper chunky. I'm just gonna tie a bow, and I know when to, how much to cut off. Oh, that was a good judgment, Jess, because it's too late now. There we are. Oh, had loads of it. Absolutely oodles. Right, chuck that over there. Right. That's what I should say. It's not, I actually thought it was going to be a bit chunkier. So let's do the back first, because if I make mistakes, I'm making them on the back. So I did think that I didn't mind if it overlapped, because I might do my trick with the sander, like I did with the pages. Put this all round. And then let's now I'm going to undo that bow, because I'm going to put this flat on my desk like this. So that's moved slightly, so that I can get my bone folder. Can't find it. Get my spreader. Just think this is the easiest way, given how chunky it is. That's the easiest way of sticking that down, and then we will go round it with the sander. So do the same on the front. So I might speed the front bit up. So that's them glued in place. So then I was just going to take my sanding block, and like I did for the brown paper on the pages, is just should just, oh yes, it is, the paper is thicker than the brown packaging paper, but it's still working. To finish that off. I would wait until this was properly dry if I wasn't working against the clock. So that is what I recommend you do. and give it enough time to dry. So that is yeah, that's all nice and neat there. I think that's working a treat. I think I need to get rid of some of the dust here, and then I'm going to go around the front cover in the same way, but I'll speed that up again. So that's that all done, and of course I've got a ink. You just got to be careful when sanding where there's a ribbon, because you might, depending on what the ribbon's made of. I do have metal corners, which might look nice. And I do want to put something else on the front, I think. Just a little cluster of some sort. Just to properly finish it off. There we go. So I'm going to tie it up. Tie the bow so that I can then work out just that it sits flatter. There we go. So quite like that, but I might add something to it. Some little clusters. What have we got in terms of the flashcard? Oh, I'm going to decide if I'm going to put some more of that on. Gift. That might be appropriate. And then I might do Heart of Christmas or Holly Jolly Christmas. And I think that will work nicely. Just that. That's all we need. I don't think that's been inked. And I can't believe it's done. Can't believe it's done. Day before Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve, as we like to call it. Everything's wrapped. I just have to make the nut roast, which I'll do tomorrow, and finish off the dining room table, which I can do tomorrow, but I'll probably do it tonight, probably when Ed goes. Ed's got to pick James up from the station, so I might do it then. And there we have it. I am I might just leave that actually. Oh, actually no, I'm thinking I will put a bit on the spine there. Cover that join. And that ribbon. And then we'll definitely secure there. And she's done. Christmas is done. So I will do a separate video with flip through because I think that will take a bit of time with all them pockets and tags to show, and I think it would be nice to see it in one go. But I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you followed along. I've really enjoyed doing an altered board book. It's not too thick, and yeah, I've really enjoyed doing it, and I've kind of used every bit of Tracie Fox's sort of festive Christmas things this year. So yeah, it's fab. So thanks for joining me, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and do have a very, very lovely Christmas. Bye for now.